Hi everyone. In our engine and chassis component lab, today our experiment automotive wheel and tire system. First of all, an introduction to automotive wheel and tire technology. Some outlines are there. First, the tire structure, introduction, tire sidewall description, tire pattern and characteristics, and fourth, structure of wheel and tire types, and also along with their materials. Wheels and tires. Topic converted in these presentations: tires and wheels. Wheel and tires. Wheel and tires assembly is an essential device in imparting rolling motions to a vehicle. It is mounted on the rear and front axles and always remain in contact with the road. The wheel and tire assembly consists of the following main parts: wheel body with rims, tire and tubes, brake drums and air valves. Some terminologies are there in the tire, that is steel wheels, a very popular design of wheels, very strong and cheap to produce. Alloy wheel, attractive and lightweight but can be difficult to clean. Spoke wheel, used on older sports vehicle but cannot be fitted with tubeless tire. Divided rim, the rim are made into halves which are bolted together, and the rim must be never be separate while the tire is flatted. Split rim, the tire is held in place by the large circlip. Do not remove the tire unless you have been properly trained. Radial ply tires, the main plies of tire run at 90 degree from one bead to other. Cross ply tire, the main plies of the tire run at 45 degrees from one bead to other. Plies layer of plies, the layer of strong fabric which are built up to give the tire its strength and shape. Bead, loops of steel which are the anchorage point for the plies. Tread, this provides the grip with the road surface. The pattern assists in clearing any water away. Sidewall, this contact the bead to the tread of the tire. Tire structure introduction. Now the tire component. Basically, here is the cut section of the tire. There are some components are there. First of all, the tread, the uppermost part of the tire is called tread. Then the inner liner, that is the lowermost part of the surface, is called inner liner. After tread, the nylon cover are introduced. Then steel belt are placed, and after steel belt, some carcass are introduced, and the side portion is called tire wall, and tread and wall are joined by tire shoulder. The tire are placed up on the rim, and some valve are located here, and the tire with this part bead wear or bead filler, which is placed in the rim section. Some component that goes into a tire, or some material used in a tire. Several material are used in the construction of a tire. Those may be metals and non-metals, organic and inorganic, fibers and compounds. The major element of the tire composed of the following materials like raw rubber, steel, nylon, polyester, rayon, carbon black, synthetic rubber, fiberglass, aramide, brass. The tread content are made by natural and synthetic rubber plus sulfur, carbon black, resin, wax and zinc oxide and antioxidant, etc. Some body content are made by nylon cord, rayon, terylene, cotton. Bead content are copper coated highly tensile steel wire, and stabilizer belt content are cord of terylene, rayon, glass fiber or steel. In tread making, the sulfur is made for cross-link the rubber, thus it improves strength. To the carbon black is added to improve wear resistance, or antioxidant prevent the oxidation at high temperature. The tire bodies were made a cotton fiber, some older model, but since along we have replaced by stronger and more elastic rayon. Later the nylon found the favor of the rayon due to steel stronger strength near about 800. The tire bodies were made of cotton fibers earlier, but since along they have been replaced by a stronger or more elastic rayon. Later nylon found a favor over rayon due to steel stronger strength than the rayon, so and also cool running characteristic. The bead are made of high tensile steel wire whose strength may be at high in about 1 kgpa. The steel wire are coated with copper or bronze and make them a corrosion resistance. The stabilizer belt are nowadays made of steel. Steel radial and steel belted bias tires are very popular and common due to the steel as tire belt. Now the tread. Basically tread content with road directly, wear resistant and heat generation resistance and puncture resistance are important necessary element in pattern design. So the material are synthetic and natural rubber, and where its function is wear resistance, heat generation resistance, and puncture resistance. Inner liner, the make tire airtight and prevent air from leaking. The inner lining of rubber located inside the carcass rubber prevent air leaking from tire. The tire sidewall make a steel belted tubeless, means it not necessary to use tube. Material is butyl rubber and function prevent air leaking. Carcass keep tire in fixed shape. Material rayon and or polyester. Function maintain tire shape when pressure inflated. Steel belt keep tire stability and handling and performance. Material high strength steel cord. Function keep tires shape and directional stability. Reduce rolling resistance also. Steel belt maintain the high shear strength. It also tensile from hard tire tread to soft sidewall. Now sidewall prevent damage of tire lateral side. Material natural rubber. Function protect tire casing from lateral damage. Radial tire sidewall bending deformation is larger than a bias tire. Therefore, it needed bending resistance compound for tire sidewall. Bed filler for their steady ability, handling performance and comfort level. Material synthetic rubber. Function enhance handling ability, gives steering precision, improve comfort. A hard bend filler made from rubber is normally used to enhance the tire sidewall to ensure the radial tire steel layer is kept intact. Nylon full cover, that means jointless ply. Nowadays it is more common type of tire are used. Protect tire structure in high speed condition. So most of the tire are use that type of nylon, that type of materials. The materials are nylon embedded in rubber. Function enhance high speed stability. A traditional nylon cover coated method is used to enclose an entire layer of tire after the engagement. Now tire function. First, the tire act as a primary suspension, cushioning the vehicle from the effect of a rough surface. Second, it also provides a functional contact with the road surface. Third, this allow the driving wheel to move the vehicle. Fourth, the front tire allow the wheels to steer. The tire allow the brakes to slow or stop the vehicle. Now, pneumatic tires. A tire is a flexible casing which contains air. Tires are manufactured from reinforced synthetic rubber. The tire is made from an inner liner layer of fabric ply which are wrapped around bead wire at the inner edge. The bead wire hold the tire in position on the wheel rim. The fabric pliers are coated with rubber which is mounted to form a sidewall and tread of the tire. Behind the tread is a reinforcing bond usually made of steel, rayon, glass fiber. The modern tires are mostly tubeless, so they have thin layer of rubber coated inside act as a seal. Now tire construction. Cross ply tire. The ply tire are not used on any mass production in modern car. However, the construction detail are useful to show how tire technology has developed. Several textile ply are laid across each other, running from bed to bed in alternate direction. The number of ply depend on the size of tire and the load it has to carry. The same number of ply is used on the crown and the sidewall. Now tire radial ply tire. The ply tire consists of a cross ply formed by textile arc running from one bit to other. Each ply, which is laid in an arc at an angle 90 degree to the direction of tire rolls. At the top of the tire crown, that is under the tire, there is a belt made up of several ply reinforced with metal wire laid on top of the carcass ply. Those crown ply laid one on top of the other and overlap at the angle determined by the type of the tire. Here is the cut section of the tire. So the upper part is tread, this is base, second belt, first belt, then the first ply, second ply, then inner liner, and the bottom of is filler and bead. Bead are made by steel wire. So here is the tire, this is the tire construction. Now tire sidewall description. So here is the tire. You can specify the tire construction or tire specification. Now here there is some numbers are there, that is P215 by 65 R15 95H. That means P is passenger car tire, P for passenger. Now 215 is the normal width of tire in millimeters, 65 the ratio of height to width, that is aspect ratio. Now the rear and this is R means to radial, and 15 is the rim diameter, and load 95 is the load index, and H is the speed index. So M and then M plus A is the several snow condition. So the M plus is the snow condition, you can use in snow condition also. And the US dot tire indication number are here. This is the tire ply composition and materials used. So, and here is the manufacture tubes, and here is the manufacturer names, and here the maximum load ratings are indicated. Tire wear or tire traction and temperature gauge are also indicated. Now tire specification, here also you can elaborately know the tire specification. Now the P for the tire types, that is passenger or commercial, whatever. P for the passenger. 205, that is width. Now 55 is the aspect ratio, that means the height by width percent into 100%. That means the 55, 60, 65, 70, this etc. There are so many type of aspect ratios tires are there. Now this is V for speed rating, that is some rating for V from speed rating are there. V stands for 150 mile per hour, B for 31 miles per hour, and Z overall 150 miles per hour, over mile 150. Now R is the what is the type of tire, that is it bias tire or the radial tire. So the tire types R means radial, if it is B, that is bias belted, it is D, the diagonal bias. Now the 16, that the rim diameter. The rim diameter is also indicated the diameter of the wheel rim, and it is denoted by inches, that is 35 or 14 inches. Now here is the picture, another picture which are also shown, P185, 75, R14, which are already spoken. Now the tire pressure, some pressures are denoted in the tire wall. This is the maximum pressure of the tire, not as the normal pressure, used only in current fully loaded, that is the 41 psi. Now here is the another picture, is the week, that is 4708, that means the 47 week, that is the manufacturer date, that is week 47 week and 2008, that is the manufacturer year. Special service tire, this is a space saver separate tires used to replace flat tire. It is not a used to rotation, it is use a special wheel, speed and pressure restriction apply. It has no hub cap or wheel cover. Remember, the tire tread depend must be not less than 1.6 mm over the central 3/4 of tire and must go all the way around in the circumference of the continuous unbroken band with no belt patches or anywhere on the tire tread. Tire pattern and characteristics, those are the major factor for tire pattern design. One is excellent grip traction on wet or dry road. Second, handling performance. Third, dragging ability. Avoid irregular tread wear. And 5, a charming tire. Now the tire basic design theory, rib pattern, and another is the lag pattern. Rib pattern reduce the tire rolling resistance. Lag pattern offer the excellent handling and braking the ability of off-road. Rib lag pattern, center hub, center rib, handling, stability and skid proof ability. Block pattern offer the excellent handling and braking ability to keep stability in snow and the mud road also. So there is the last one is block pattern, which is already used in tractor tire, that is off-road vehicles. Tire category and characteristics. Some characteristics, that is diagonal symmetric tires, that is directional symmetric tires. Second is non-directional symmetric tires. Third is non-directional asymmetric tires. Now the directional symmetric tires, that is the directional symmetric tires. So here is the pattern, front left and front rights. So what is the advantage? The excellent handling, grip traction and drainage ability. Disadvantage, tire pattern cause noisy. Recognize tire directions when mounted switching. Non-directional symmetric tires are, this is the non-directional symmetric tires. So there is the front wheel and front right and front left. Now the advantage, low noise, no need to recognize the direction of tire when mounting and switching. Disadvantage, tire handling, traction, and that means poor traction and drainage ability. Non-direction asymmetric tires. This is the picture. Now the advantage is outside pattern, advanced handling, traction and drainage ability. Inside pattern, low noise and comfort ability. So there is the two patterns are there. Disadvantage, recognize the inside and outside part where mounting the mounting or switch tire. There is now the balancing. The wheel imbalance cause wheel tramp or hope, make the tire vibrate up and down. Centrifugal force try to throw the heavy area without when the wheel is spinning. The weight must be evenly distributed around the axis of the rotation. Imbalance can be rectified in one of two ways, to static balancing or dynamic balancing. Now the tire troubleshooting. Some troubles are there, like side wear of tires, one side wear of tires, center wear of the tire tread, uneven tire wear, uniform rapid wear with feather in edge on the tread cracking, tread or ply separation, loss of tire pressure, radial tire lead, radial tire waddle. Now the tire, some problems are here in the tire, like feathering, cupping and one edge. Feathering is improper alignment, cupping wrong or damaged steering or suspension part or improper balancing. One edge, improper alignment like camber, improper camber alignment, wrong damaged steering or suspension part. Now some patterns, some wear patterns are there. Here the first picture, that is toe wear, and that is the camber wear. Now is the center wear, that is edge wear, and this patch wear and cup wear. So there is some wear of the tire are which are already we are found in the road surface. Now the rotation. Most of the tire, it is needed to rotation, because the tire wear, if it minimize the tire wear, so it is rotation the tire is necessary. The system of the rotation is used to even out of tire wear and reduce the need to rebalancing. 4-wheel base cross ply tire rotation, 5-wheel rotation including separate spare. Radial tire must be kept on the same size on the car. 4-wheel radial tire rotation and 5-wheel radial tire rotations are there. So now we are talking about tire. Now what is tire? Tire is a rubber member which gives the cushion to the automobile. It consists of outer cover, tire prop and tube inside. The tire tube assembly is mounted over the wheel rim, and air inside tube carry the entire load and provide cushion. The function of tire, so there is some function of tire to support the vehicle load, to provide the cushion against the shock, to transmit the driving and braking force of the road. So those are the tires. Now if you know the requirement of good tire, so what should I focus it? That is, to perform the various function efficiently, the certain desirable properties are requirement in a tire, like first, road grip. It should have proper grip with the road surface of all kind of aspect. Wear resistance, it should be good wear resistance. Third, the endurance. The tire should work well under variable condition of load, heat or humidity. Low noise level, better mileage. The tire should while high mileage for a quality of fuel consumed and longer tire life. Non-skidding, that is the requirement of the tire is ability to non-skidding, and the load sustainability, it should be strong enough road sustainability. Balancing, the tire should be accurate balance, stationary and as well as dynamically also. So there now you see the basic structure of the tire. So here is the cut section of the cut section view of the tire. So I'll show you what are the components are there. So if you see this tire, this portion or that is this portion is called tread. It is for good road grip property, and if you see if you see this steel belt are there, that is called steel belt. That is the main, what are the function? It made the tire stiffness, and after steel belt some spiral layer are there, okay, and this is called shoulder. The shoulder is the external shock protection. So this is the shoulder, this is called shoulder, and this one is the side wall. So this is the side wall. Side wall is comfortable for ride, and those are the lower inside part is called polycord. You also called polycord, or you may also call inner layer. Okay, so there is the inner layer, and what is the function? The main function is to retain air pressure and bear the load. So this is the inner portion this is called inner layer or polycord, and this is the sectional view. You might be seeing this is the filler, bead filler. So this is bead filler, and if you see some steel wear are there, this is called steel bead or bead wear. So first of all, the bead filler, it is for durability and maneuverability, and bead wear, it is holding tire on rim. So this is the bead wear, and this is chamfer. So the polycord protection. Okay, this is the cord. So these are the basic structure of the tire. So several material are used in the construction of tire. Some non-metal, organic, inorganic, fiber and compound are included in the tire, and the major element of the tire are, the major part is tread, body and bit and belt content. So that if you see, that is called tread, it is basically made by natural and synthetic rubber plus sulfur plus carbon black and zinc oxide, antioxidant resin and also wax. So that means so where the sulfur is made to cross link the rubber and those to impart the strength to its, and carbon black is added to improve wear resistance. Antioxidant prevent the oxidation at high temperature, and wax reduce the internal friction, and resin or zinc oxide reduce the hysteresis. So there's the, and if you see the body, that means the body were made by nylon, cotton, rayon and trailing. The most of the cotton fiber are used in tire body in older, you might be seen in older car, but nowadays nylon found in favor over the rayon. Okay, and rayon, due to the leather neon found in the favor of it is the most stronger than the nylon is the most stronger than the rayon. So most of the modern tires are using the nylon also. It is also the cooling efficiency or cooling characteristics. So and tire bead are made by highly tensile steel wire whose strength may be high as one in near about 1 kgpa. So steel bead are made by copper coated highly tensile steel wire. So some the copper and bronze coated, why is needed? To reduce the corrosion. And stabilizer belt are nowadays made by steel, or steel radial, steel belted bias type are the popular common due to the steel as type. See the construction of tire, there are basically three types of tires are usually used in automotive sector. One is bias ply type tire, second is the belted bias ply tire, and third is the radial tires. So bias ply, bias ply tires are the ply run at an angle from bead to bead, and one of the oldest design, it is the one of the oldest design, so does not use any belt. And belted bias tire construction is belted ply tires with the belt added with increased tread stiffness. Belt does not run around the sidewall, they lay under the tread area. That means if it is belted bias, so it is placed here, that is, and it is placed here, not sidewall. So that is belted bias ply tire. And radial bias tire, the ply running straight across from the bead to belt. That means these are the ply, those ply are running full area, bead to bead. So and stabilized belt directly beneath to the tread. And this what is? It is a very flexible sidewall and stiff tread give a very stable footpath. Now some specification are denote in the tire wall, which are mentioned by the manufacturer with the help of the
help of the ride. So here you see this is the Maruti car tire, and this is the MRF tire. So if you see, there is the brand name which is also denoted here, and some specification are there, that is 14.5 in by 70R into 12 and 69S. So there is this specification have some meaning. What is the meaning? First of all is that the this is 145. So 145, that is 145, and here also is a JK tire Victra. This is also the 155 80R R1379S. So what is the meaning? There is the meaning is 155 or 145, 155 or 145, that is the normal section width of the tire. That is the width of the tire, the width of the tire. And another 70. 70 means this is the aspect ratio of the tire. So what is the aspect ratio? If it will measure some percentage, so the aspect ratio are very much important factor to comport the riding ability. So what is the aspect ratio? That is the tire height, that is the tire height and tire height and tire width. So the H by W, that is tire height and by tire width into 100, that is the percentage of there, that is aspect ratio. And R is transformed, that is radial tire. So it is R. And second, and now number 2 and 12 is that is the diameter of the diameter, that is the rim dia of the vehicle, where is fitted here. And this is, and 69 is the load index. So there are some number which are given are manufactured universally. So 69 number means some load are indicate, and S is the A stands for the speed symbol. So that is speed rating. How much speed are the required in maximum, that is for speed symbol. Suppose if it is H, so there is 210 kilometer. If it is S, so there is some speed rating are there. So now, so here also some 79S. So that means 79, and this one is the 79S, that is the 79 is the load rating and S is the speed rating or speed. So there are some specification which is denoted here, and also you have to see there is some specification are there. That's 2012. That means 2012 means the date of manufacturing, and 12 is the year of manufacture. That is 2012 and 20 weeks. So this is the basic the date of the manufacture, and some. So here some specification which I already shown.